Hello everyone! Welcome to my very first Let's Play ever. This is Let's Play Unreal. And I tried doing Camp Studio and decided to go FRAPS, and I think FRAPS is going to work out a lot better. I just got to deal with the 10 gigabyte per file size. Anyway, so here we are floating around one of the later levels of the game. The Nolly Castle. This game was released in 1998. And for a 12 going on 13-year-old game, it still has pretty good graphics even today. It was revolutionary for its graphics, probably one of the main reasons it claimed to fame. And it got a pretty good undertaking, obviously, with the old Unreal Tournament franchise and Championship franchise, but this is where it all began right here, and personally, I still think it's my favorite. The online multiplayer aspects are all cool with the tournament games, but this is where the whole story arc began and everything, so I think a good solid Let's Play up, it's worth the time and effort to check out, so that's what I'm going to do. So let's get started. I'm actually going to play as the default character Gina, because I believe according to Leandry Archives that is what you're supposed to do. However, I am using the Unreal Gold version of the game, upgraded version 2.27H to the old Unreal Edition. So it's a simulation of the original game, essentially, with the old weapons re-established, all the old character models and everything. So it's going to be as original as possible, but up to date in terms of the most recent version. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to play on medium. Hard is doable, but I'll die a bunch of times, and I kind of want to just play and explain the story as I go along. And it's my first Let's Play, so talking at the same time is kind of a distraction. So medium I should be able to handle. Anyway, we are on board the prison vessel Vortex Rikers, and something just went wrong because I just got up off the floor and I only have 12 health. So
Prisoner 849 escaping.
that is what my name is, Prisoner 849, but apparently I could also go by Gina, according to the Wikipedia information that I looked up. And this handy-dandy little device right here is known as the translator, and it's going to come in handy for the rest of the game. You essentially get the whole story from the translator. I'll go over some of them as I get to them. Like some of these, it's like whatever, they're talking about the prisoners and stuff. But basically anything like a monitor like that or books like this, you go up to and you can read people's diaries and stuff, and it gets pretty important. Basically the whole story comes from that. There's no communication or vocals in this game other than screaming and gibberish spoken by native enemies and natives. Other than that, it's all text-based story. So let's get proceeding here. That's a large health pack. We've seen a lot of those. And alright, there's a flare. We're picking up a lot of those. I use them a little bit. I'll actually read the important translator message. I'll read out loud, or I'll go over what, and so the semi-important ones I'll kind of just summarize what they say. So in order to get out of here, you gotta go through this duct, ventilation duct. And as you proceed, you can hear screaming in the background of presumably other prisoners getting killed off or dying in the rubbish of the ship as it falls apart around them. And I still haven't explained why that happened, but we can find out right here by going up to the captain's stool, where it says that we are caught in a gravitational field of an uncharted planet on the way to our final destination. And this guy's not quite dead yet, but you go up to him and he dies. So the ship crashed, and that's why we got off the floor, because the ship had crashed and I got hurt. But I survived. Anyway, this right here is a Kevlar suit. It provides additional protection against enemy fire. You can also get armor in different types of suits. And shield belts, just enhancements to your protection. Let's proceed. That little electric wire can hurt you if you... Yeah, see. I guess I wasn't ducking. And the medical bay of the ship. Obviously not much of a medical bay anymore, as there's just bodies. I don't know what room this is. It's kind of just a cargo hold, I guess. So in this next room here, there's a quote-unquote cutscene, or a cut audio. And look carefully, and there's a thing running away. Find out what that is later. And if you follow the Unreal Universe at all, you know exactly what it is. But I'll explain it when we get there. This is the first weapon of the game, the Dispersion Pistol. It fires energy shots like this, and it's a projectile type weapon. I'll go over what that means when I get the next weapon. But essentially, you have that. And then the secondary fire is basically a large shot like that. Well, I'm already at full health, so I don't need to get that. Here, you find out the translator tells you that the engines are at full power, but you can't escape from the gravity, so that's why we crashed. So basically our objective right now is just get off the ship, and find out where we are, and if there's any other survivors. Very ironic message there. Surprisingly, the glass wasn't broken. So now we're heading off to level 2, and how I'm going to do this is I'm going to do 1 level per video. In the case of longer levels, it may be 2 videos per level, but general rule of thumb is it'll always be 1 video per level unless I know it was really short, and then I'll just say, okay, going on the next level, and cut it off somewhere halfway in the next level. So at this, we will see you next time and take a look at where we crashed.